Yeah, I got them at the Renaissance Festival and I lost them at the Renaissance.
Alright, is that on?
Yeah.
Cool. This needs to go on. Boop.
Which other one are we using?
Just this one right now. You can look at your what weapon you're using. Are you using a maul, a halberd, or a spear?
I have no idea what a halberd is.
Isn't that like an axe looking thing?
That's what he said. It's like maul. Yeah. Melee bite. It's a melee weapon.
You have a what?
I have a bite.
Okay, so we're doing walking down the boy after the boy.
Yeah. So
I use a spear, by the way.
you're gonna use a spear. Okay, so if you're using a spear, that is 1d8. Yeah. So just pull out your 8-sided dice, which is like the diamonds, which is this one. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So those two are the ones you're gonna need.
Unicorn on you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright, so from where we left off, you guys had went to a clearing where you cannot see, and Loaf now knows that the hum emitting from the middle of the place is not from anything that he knows. You do not know that though.
Okay.
Alright, so what do you guys do? You're a hum.
Oh, Humphrey.
Loaf. Okay, so what do you want to do?
So I went into the light, and I said we went to the right path.
Yeah, you took the right path, which is the path of the teams, the light set.
Okay. So I told him.
Yeah, you told him. Okay.
So, are you gonna join me?
Yeah, because I'm like a midget.
Right. You could get lost. All right. So
So do you approach the very dark clearing down the path?
yeah.
Is that the team one?
Yeah, that is, I'm not misleading you guys, but that would be fun.
I'm down.
Alright, so you guys transgress the path, and as you guys go to the thing, you were entered into the dark, shadowy clearing, and a voice actually emanates from some unknown location, and it says, "Solve this puzzle, and you shall pass and seek what you were getting." Or get what you were seeking. Alright. So as that happens, the voice finishes, a booming sound appears, and then a cabin starts to fade into view, and you can't tell what's inside the cabin because the curtains are drawn, and it's just a cabin that's in the middle of the clearing now.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, you can roll for perception, I suppose, to see if you recognize it.
Perception. It's +3.
Okay.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Alright, with 21, you have never.
Critically here.
Yeah, you hear this very well, you can hear like the vibrato and everything, but no, you have no idea. This is kind of like an otherworldly voice actually. Like it's not.
So it's not an elderly man with like.
No, it is not. There's no. You can't tell its age. You can't tell if it's like a child or if it's an old man. It's very otherworldly.
Mixed with like layers of
Yeah.
different ethnicities,
Yes.
ages, and everything.
It's an androgynous voice. So you guys see this cabin?
Okay. I kind of want to throw my cabin.
Yeah, just
Throw my spear through the cabin.
You can do that.
Roll for throwing cabin.
You can try.
Strength. All right, but actually no. You know what? No, I'm not gonna throw it.
No. Okay.
We're gonna approach it. You coming with me, Loaf?
I'm going to tactically hide behind you
Okay.
while we approach.
Going a little stuff.
Stealth. Well, I'm hiding behind him, so do I get like advantage? 7.
7.
Plus 5.
So with the 12, you do like slightly above average. You stop pretty well. So okay, so now you are kind of like behind the like thick meaty of his leg, and so you're like hidden by his legs. All right. So you're now in front of the cabin door, which is pretty run down, but there's still a handle and everything for you to open it with.
Okay. Well, so do I take it from here?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna slowly creep open the door
Okay.
and check my surroundings. Okay.
So do you want to like check the surroundings around you as you're opening, or check the inside as you open it?
I want to check the inside as I open it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll investigation. No, I'm gonna say, yeah, investigation. Roll investigation.
Okay, which one is that?
The D20. And you add, which one's investigation?
Me?
Mhm.
What is my number?
Which,
4.
you got
Plus
4.
4.
You might have to look at that. So, investigation is probably this one. So, what's your intelligence?
8.
What's the modifier?
-1.
Okay, so you got a 7. So you actually, it's pretty dim in there, and even with your pretty good eyesight, you manage to kind of freak yourself out because it's a dark cabin, and you don't really see too much what's in there. What you see is a silhouette of what you think is a person in the middle of the room.
Hmm.
Should I roll for?
Lo, what you gonna do, man?
I'll investigate.
Here.
Okay, yeah, your sneak is better than mine.
You can look in from between his little legs or his
Yeah.
big legs and look into the room.
Damn.
Alright, so with a
It's
1.
like a haze.
Yeah, so he actually,
Hot
as
box
you're
him.
like looking, he shuts his legs really like hard, and it knocks you in the head, and you actually take one point of damage.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
Look, man. What were you doing?
Alright, so you see absolutely nothing except stars going around
Alright, fuck it. Weapons drawn.
here. Okay.
I'm nervous. Alright, it's dark. I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna take out my spear
Okay.
and I'm gonna investigate the cabin.
You investigate, like actually go inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around and you said there was a silhouette.
In the middle of the room, you saw what you thought was a silhouette.
Okay. So I yell in the cabin.
Okay.
Is anybody here?
Okay.
Is anybody with us?
Alright.
I'm gonna sides, like,
Mhm.
go off to the side.
Gotcha.
So.
Alright, so as you enter, I'm gonna say your eyes.
No, I'm about to get tired.
So your eyes acclimate to the dark because you do have pretty good vision, and what you see is a cabin with what's in the middle is an older woman sitting in the chair,
That's it. She's
Wait.
the one.
right,
Okay.
and she's staring, kind of like deadly, not deadly, but kind of very out of focus ahead of her. Like she's not giving any acknowledgement to what you just said or the things going on around her. And below her at her feet is a dead child clutching a train toy. And the voice comes again, and he's like, solve this puzzle, tell me what happened here.
Puzzle.
Mhm.
Crime detectives, man.
Are you Batman? I think I'm close to Batman.
I'm
Are you the
Batman,
edgier
you're
one?
Robin.
I don't think so.
You just ran off!
What's your stealth again?
Alright, good.
I don't know. I'll roll for investigation.
What are you investigating specifically?
The puzzle. I mean, the boy, the dead boy.
Okay, you're gonna investigate the boy? Alright, so go and roll for that.
18
Shit, son.
Plus what?
plus 4.
Damn, okay, with the 22. From what you can see is that this boy is deathly pale and he looks to be around like 7 years old. He's clutching at this toy very hard to his chest, and his face actually looks a little bit blue. The toy is also broken.
Did he swallow a not safe for children toy?
Is that your you get like? Are you gonna make that your final guess, or are you gonna keep investigating the place
Oh,
around
we
you?
should
I'm
keep
gonna-
investigating.
We're investigating still. I'm
Okay.
just saying to him.
Okay,
This
gotcha.
child may have choked on a small toy.
Okay. So, alright, so we know is the kid dead or is he dying?
He looks very dead.
Okay, so he's seemingly dead. There's a just out of life old woman on the
She's
couch.
like middle aged, she's not like super old, but
Oh,
she's
okay.
staring just like ahead, like out of focus.
Okay,
So she is alive.
okay. This is a hard puzzle. So we have to figure out what happened here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna investigate her.
Okay.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll to investigate her.
14.
plus 4.
18.
So with the 18 again, you see pretty well the details that make up her whole persona, which is she looks almost at peace, and what you can tell is that the way she looks compared to where the boy looks is they look very similar, and from that you can gather that she's probably the mother to this child. So it leads you to wonder why she looks so at peace and looking ahead while this boy is dead below her boy.
And she doesn't like acknowledge us at all or
No.
anything. And so I'm gonna roll to investigate the boy's like see if he choked. Should I do that?
I'm gonna say you already rolled pretty high to investigate him in general, so I'm gonna say you approach him and you kneel down, and looking at him, you can tell there is actually a protruding lump in the boy's throat.
Alright, so it's definitely a train part. It's Thomas Tank Engine.
At it again.
Well, we'll solve the puzzle. Let's unchoke him.
Okay.
Well, he's just dead.
Oh.
You can't undead a person.
Ah,
You have a Lazarus pit.
I thought he was seemingly dead. Alright, well now we know he's dead. That's
Okay.
Is
unfortunate.
anyone a bard or Claire?
Poke him with a stick.
Okay.
Oh, so like her son is, I mean, she's probably in shock.
No, she's pretty at peace with it.
Yeah, she's very
She did
relaxed.
it.
Oh, I mean, that might be the clue.
She may or may not
She
have
may
done
have
it.
done it.
You can give your guys' final answer, or you guys can keep investigating the place.
I guess wrong. It's-
We should probably investigate some more. I'm just gonna investigate like the walls, like the whole room.
Okay,
in
yeah.
general.
The environment, go ahead, roll an
It's
investigation.
the walking meat shield.
8.
This is which teamwork happening.
8 plus 4.
8 plus 4 with a 12. We can tell is that this place is pretty modest. These people are not very wealthy and stuff. It's a little run down, and the other thing you notice is that there's a lot of stepping stools everywhere.
So they were dwarves.
Stepping stools?
No, they were people.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of stepping stools, like in front of like the sink and cabinets and like.
Like the thing you use to hang yourself.
I guess.
Okay.
We're getting really dark. Yeah,
So
sure.
clearly, if there's a bunch of stepping stools and she didn't use that method to kill him, it may not have been her that did it. Because wouldn't you just like hang him if you were trying to purposefully kill him?
I think he killed
Via
himself
yeah, he might have just killed himself.
on accident. Because if it's a lump in his throat, nobody's gonna shove
But-
something down his
But
throat.
she's like, okay, I can live with this.
Is that what a mother usually would do?
I think she's shocked at his death. I think she came in. This is what I think was happening. Boy choked, and she came home maybe from just like doing middle-aged woman stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and she found him blue, pale, or whatever color,
Mm-hmm.
just dead from choking, and she sat there and was just.
Found peace with it.
I don't think she found peace. I think she was so shocked that she couldn't even do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think to solve this puzzle,
Are they both clothed?
Yes, they. Yeah, like mom. She's got like a blouse and like an
Right.
apron. Well, she doesn't have an apron actually. It's just pants and a blouse.
Okay.
what's the puzzle?
The puzzle is to guess what happened in the situation.
Oh, okay. That's my answer. That's my hypothesis.
What about you? You can always keep looking around.
We should probably keep looking around, man.
Okay.
Are there any cupboards or anything?
Yeah, there's absolutely
Probably
cupboards and
investigate
bookshelves
what's
and
in-
stuff. Yeah, so you can go ahead.
Alright.
Is there like a safe or something? Or
You can investigate to see if there's a safe.
I'm just gonna investigate the room one more time.
Oh, like what's in the cabinet?
15.
So with the 15 plus, yeah, he's just rolling really well today. Yeah, so
Straight.
15, 16, 17, 18, or 15.
it's 18. No, 19.
19.
You're right. So with that is that you find no safe. What you mostly find are just like bookshelves that are lined with like books and loose leaf pieces of paper like stuffed between them. Again, these people are not obviously wealthy because this place is a little run down, but it seems like they have a lot of books and such.
Okay, one sec.
I think. I really want to know what let's figure out what he choked on. I mean, like, we can just
You wanna
like
put
walk
your
around
hand
his
on
house. Yeah, I'll put my hand down his mouth.
But you're the girthiest of us, so you're
That
like.
is true.
I mean, the
Okay,
toy
well-
is broken, like on his chest. So.
Oh yeah, let's take the toy. See what he was playing with.
Yeah, one second.
Okay. So do you want to go ahead and grasp the toy and take it away? This
Hmm.
dead boy's fucking body. Piece of
I feel like he's gonna bite me. So I'm going to take my spear and I'm gonna, like not poke him, but like I'm gonna
shit. Nudge away.
nudge the toy away
Okay.
and separate the two. See
Alright.
if there's any reaction.
Rigor mortis slightly kicked in, so it's a little hard work, but you know, finally let's go with the toy train, and it kind of hits the ground a little cluttered. But yeah, it's on the ground now for you to pick up.
Okay, so I need you to use perception or
Investigation.
investigation to figure out what that toy was.
Oh, we know it was like a train.
Oh, it's a
doesn't
train.
have secrets.
Alright, well,
If you want to check it for like magic, that's an Arcana check. If you want to check it for just like a specific thing, that's investigation.
I'm going straight in. I think little hands should handle it. I think you should just go right
What
in
good
there.
is
Then
what good is a thief with no hands?
That is true. Alright, you know what? We're gonna just pop it out of him. I'm gonna take him by
Use
the,
your left hand.
I'm
Okay.
gonna take him by the stomach
Okay.
and I'm gonna, you
Try
know.
Climb, lick it out.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll dexterity.
Okay. Is this one?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that. You got
Shit.
a 9
Oh.
plus nothing. So with a 9, what you do it a little too hard. You don't finesse it too well, and you feel a crunch of ribs behind your like thick arms, like strong arms. But a spit dribbles out of the boy's mouth, and eventually a wheel does pop out.
Okay. Alright, we got somewhere.
He flops to the ground.
Well,
Jeez.
you just tarnished a crime scene
I'm sorry.
in your DNA.
Yep.
Well, we have the, forensics.
See
Figure
the side
out,
of the shit.
figure out what he choked up. So it was a small wheel.
It was a little blue wheel that does match the missing wheel that was missing from the train set.
Okay. So we know the boy
You
choked
definitely
on definitely choked on the toy he was playing with.
Correct. You go.
Yeah.
And we have to figure out what's wrong with the wife or the mother.
Mom, yeah.
So like, snap your fingers in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
What does she do?
She does nothing. I would say like from what you guys can tell, this is kind of like a set that's not really meant to be interacted with as much as just like investigated and like it's kind of like it's just a puzzle. These people are not necessarily real because like they faded in out of nothing. So
Aight. Okay, so
almost like this is a picture and you're supposed to gather what happens out of it.
what color is her hair?
Her hair is
Sad.
it's a brunette brown with strands of blonde hair or of gray hair.
I mean, I don't know. Boy, well, what happened to the woman is the question. Like, but
Mhm.
we're still not definitive on.
I'm thinking, okay, so we come to this path, and we chose the path of teamwork, and out of nowhere, a cabin pops up with a dead boy and a mom out of stock. So, where's the teamwork? Do we save the mother? Is that teamwork? That's not really teamwork, though. Like, where's the teamwork in this whole cabin appearance?
I mean, we're both investigating.
Yeah. Alright, how many floors is it?
It's just one giant room. And I say giant loosely, like it's a little cabin. But yeah, from like your last investigation check, you could tell there was like bookshelves and such lying around.
Okay,
Which
let's check the.
I want to check the bookshelf.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, you both can roll for it, so you both get like checking
there's-
different shelves.
There's definitely.
Investigate the bookshelf.
Yeah, go ahead.
9.
Alright, so from what you see on the shelves is that a significant amount of them appears to be for him, like there are a lot of kid books in there. And then there are some books that you, when you pull from the shelf, are very strange and have like indents in them.
Indents.
Like indents and like little mounds popping off the page.
I'm gonna roll to check the bookshelf.
So was he deaf?
You said mountains?
Like indents in the pages of the book.
Yeah, there's books that have like no pictures or anything, and there's just little like
Yeah,
indents
so
and
he
concave.
was deaf.
Okay.
Or he was deaf. Someone was deaf.
Oh yeah, I was like, wait, hold on.
Well,
Yeah. I was like, okay.
yeah. Jesus. Yeah, blind.
Blind.
She-
Okay, so that's why she doesn't know we walked up in this crib.
But it's a picture.
Hmm.
I mean, she can't hear us either then?
Well, no, it's like again, this whole cabin isn't real. This is
Yeah.
kind of like a test, so that's why she's not interacting with you guys.
Oh, so she's just like a NPC sort of,
Mhm.
just like.
Yeah.
See what we
NPC
did.
times 2.
So,
Alright.
Um,
I'm gonna investigate the.
but if she's blind, then... So, did she have, like, haze over her eyes when I investigated her? And cloudy eyes?
no, I mean she was just staring ahead, like.
Did the boy? Did you open an
No.
eyelid?
But again, not all blind people actually have the Milky Eye thing.
Okay, well,
I don't know what
I
else.
don't know
to
what
investigate.
that tells us. Maybe she doesn't know he's dead. But wasn't he right at the base of her?
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't she have like kicked him while trying to go to sit down?
Alright, let's give an answer
You're
to.
gonna get a final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks as though blind woman didn't see the child and that he's like dead yet, and the child obviously swallowed a toy and died choking to death.
Mm-hmm.
That's my story.
Is that
I'm
your final
sticking to
answers?
it.
I agree.
Alright, so with your last word, there's a loud beep buzzer sound that emits around you, and your environment, the lady, the boy, everything starts to fade away into like nothingness. And with that, the clearing comes from dark to extremely bright, and a new path actually appears from, but wasn't there like a few seconds ago, appears right in front of you guys. Yeah, so basically the answer was that she was blind, so she couldn't even see her kid choking to death in front of her, and so she didn't know
So
that he
she
died.
was there the whole time.
Yeah, she was there, but he was choking, so he couldn't say anything, so
Mm,
he ended up dying, and she didn't know.
damn, that's sad. That's fucked up.
Sucks to suck.
Should have used that great sense of touch. Like poke early.
Oh man, you guys are fucked.
That's why there were stools everywhere, because he had to do all the shit.
Let's head out, I
That makes
guess.
sense.
Stools, for what?
For him to climb onto and do everything. Because they were in front of the
Oh.
sinks and stuff like that.
What's the standard of living there? Okay.
Alright, so, good teamwork. Alright.
Hey.
Cool.
Alright, so now you guys see this path before you, and there's only one now. So do you guys transgress it, or
Do what?
you guys, like, go on and go down?
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate it though.
Yeah, okay.
9
9.
plus 4.
Alright, so from what you gather is that there's not too much going on. Like, you can't even see the other side where this path ends, but it seems almost as if there's a tugging for you to continue down it.
Okay, let's go.
Because that's a good sign.
Let's go.
Alright, so who takes the lead?
He does.
You wanted to go, so you're in the front.
Alright, so.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna jump in front. He already has 1 hit point. I can't
Okay,
risk losing this.
that's true.
Yeah, I have 7 hit points left.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you did take damage. I like how paranoid everyone always gets when I say, who's in front? And everyone's like, ugh. But, alright, so as you guys are going down this path, you guys feel like almost like a finality kind of like feeling come to you, like something, it's finally coming to a climax, basically. And as you enter into what you feel is the last area, oh, not like this is a goddamn video game, you actually see one last figure in the middle and a large pond of water.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're right. A large pond of water, a little, just kind of also in the middle.
There's a figure you said in the water?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
You can see the
Weapons
water
drawn.
lapping at it. So.
Weapons drawn. What weapons do you have? Look.
I have a rapier that I'm gonna pull out here.
Alright. Cool. I think you should go stealth again because you're really good at that.
That's like a dagger thing, isn't
Mhm.
Yeah.
it? use a
Oh,
dagger.
rapier?
A rapier is
It's a
a.
long.
Well, no, I
yeah,
mean, if I'm stealthing, shouldn't I use a dagger?
Yeah, sure.
Does it
Oh, you
like
can
have
use
any?
your throwables too. Actually, that might be a little bit better.
Mm,
Up to you.
I can switch to that if I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna roll for stealth and like sneak out
Mm.
to a corner.
Okay, go and roll for that.
10 plus 5.
Yeah, so with the 15, you did that successfully. You enter the field, but you kind of edge around the clearing into another bush that's not too far off from the middle of the middle of the clearing. And you make out from what you make out from the figure that's in the pond also is that it's not human. But
It's not human.
no, but the thing is, most of its body is in the body of water, so you can't really make out what it is.
Okay.
Not you, him, because he actually went out. But you were still at the entrance.
Alright.
Wait, so we just see a torso?
You see like a torso that's distorted by the water because it's like submerged in it, but you see a little non-human head poking out of it, and what you can see are scales.
But I don't know that.
Yeah, you do not know that, only him, because he actually entered the clearing.
We should have had hand signals, dude.
They're scales.
Like,
I can stealth to talk to you. But
okay.
this is underwater too, so.
Yeah, that thing's underwater.
Everything's underwater.
No, just the middle of the clearing. There's like a
Oh,
body,
okay.
a little
I
pond
got
of
you.
water that this thing is in.
So it's underwater, so we can probably stealth in the talk.
You can stealth over too if you want.
Got
I'm
19.
kind of big. Oh yeah.
Do you want to stealth back over and talk to him?
Sure.
Okay, so you make your way
So I'm
back to
sitting
him.
there just like.
Yeah, you're just moseying around.
All right. So what happened, Lo?
Looks like a non-human
Mm-hmm.
submerged in water with scales, but I can't see. I only see like a little bit of the head. That's all that's visible on the surface.
Okay.
Um,
Definitely a reptile. Okay. How's my swimming? Because I'm gonna need something for this right now.
You're swimming in this.
I mean, like, if she tries to, it tries to
It's
attack
gonna
me.
jaws you.
We don't know.
How big is this
I have a
face?
bite.
Go ahead and roll investigation and try to get more of a grasp of the figure.
3.
You can tell that it's something big and it's in the water. That's his body.
Big, man. That's all you need to know.
Alright, that's it.
Okay, I'm pulling out my rapier for
Okay.
this because this is like a big thing.
Yeah.
This is a dragon. A water dragon. Breathes water.
Alright, well, I'm taking out my spear and I approach the edge of the water, but I don't go into it.
Are you gonna sneak there or are you just gonna approach it?
Just walking in there, balls to wall.
Okay. No, I like when people do that. Alright, so you approach the lip of the pond, and when you look down, you see the figure, and what you see are two giant eyes, bulbous eyes, slowly look up to you, and they're slits.
So definitely reptile. Now, this path, is this the only thing in this path?
Yeah, there's no extending path onwards. This is like a dead end. This clearing is the last clearing.
Alright, so I'm like, wait, where's Lo? Lo, where are you?
I'm behind you.
Okay,
He's still sneaking.
okay, cool. I
In the
yell.
tree line.
I be like, yo, Lo, it's a big ass reptile in the water.
So it now knows that Luke is amongst you.
Oh shit, my bad.
So the stealth
I
is
was-
now forfeit.
So clearly it's intelligent if it can put that sentence together.
Alright, and so
Yeah, that's true.
its eyes narrows up at you with that, and with the ground shakes a little, and this figure jumps out of the water and slams right next to you. And from what you both can see, since that it's now out in the open, is it has webbed fingers, and it's about 7 foot tall, and it's pretty muscly.
I'm 7'3".
There's claw. Yeah, you're taller than it. So there's claws extending out of it, and it has a very feline looking face, but there's
With
fins.
scales.
Yeah, it's covered in scales though, and it has very it's like an amphibious looking cat kind of thing. So there's a lot of fishy elements to it and everything. So it's just standing there before you, and you both need to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh man.
which is the 20-sided dice, and then you add your dexterity modifier.
20.
Jesus Christ.
15.
Oh, you guys rolled really well. Okay.
And what was that again?
I have plus
That was-
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
What's
What's my
10
dexterity?
plus 0?
10 plus 0.
Dexterity's right there, I think.
Mine is, I don't know how to read this.
Your ability modifier for dexterity is 3.
Okay. So, 23.
So, low. And
Oh, this thing stopped automatically for some
Should've rolled for intimidation.
then you, guys,
Rah!
you guys can still do that because in battle you get you can talk and you still
Oh,
get,
so
you
we
get a-
are fighting.
Mhm, yeah, so
Oh,
you get
yeah.
a movement, you can do an action kind of thing.
The initiative part. I mean,
Well, at least she's out of
you
her
could just holster
water.
your weapon, see if it's peaceful, but I'm not.
All right, so Loaf, you go ahead and you move first. What's your health points?
7.
And what's yours?
28.
Okay, and all right, so Loaf, you go ahead and move first.
Roll first for what?
You can do whatever you want. You can move, you can say something, or you can do an attack.
I'm gonna try intimidating him.
Yeah, go ahead and say what you need to say, and then roll the d20.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
It looks over to Ombre and like, then
Yo, that's so fucked. Yo, that straight gets destroyed by this. Oh my god!
So it actually looks back to you,
Oh my god.
and it gives like a really deep laugh, like it rumbles, and it turns on Ombre, and
Oh my
its claws
Why did I
extend even
roll
further.
this?
All right, so that was your talking. You can do an attack if you would like.
Wait, did it attack me?
Not yet, it's not its turn yet, but it's
Oh.
double the aggressive.
Attacking.
See, you pissed it off,
You
and
can still-
pissed it off at me.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna attack
Well, you actually are at the clearing. You would have to do move.
short bow.
No, you would have to. Yeah, you have a short bow. You can use that, or you can run and use close combat.
I'll distract him.
Doesn't matter, he's pissed.
All right,
He's
all right.
hitting me first.
No, he's laughing. Short bow.
You go and roll the let's see if you're going to hit with the 9 plus. Isn't there short bow? What's its attack bonus? So total attack bonus is 5. Oh, my bad. So
That's still
it's-
five.
okay, so 5 plus 9, so you're 14. So as you pull out your short bow and you string your arrow and you shoot it out, it actually whistles through the air very accurately, but the last second it gets deflected by the claws that are now double extended. So it gets flung into the forest.
This is like a death claw.
It kind of looks like that, except a lot more fishy.
Do you have anything? Do you have any fire?
You might wanna run.
Because alright, well we know it lives in the water, so it should be weak against fire. And I don't have any magic.
It's weak against fire.
Yeah.
It's a water type.
Oh shit, yeah, electricity.
Electricity. Yeah, electricity. Do you have a magic thingy? I mean, what's the skill to cast spells and shit?
I'm just a brute.
Do you have spells?
I don't know.
No, I was gonna say.
The good thing is it can't
Sith
poison
lightning.
me.
Yeah, no, this can't poison me.
Wait, it can't?
No, it's not a
I'm
poison
immune-
creature.
Yeah. Oh okay. Well I'm immune to diseases. Not poison though, so. Alright.
You are right in front of it, so you can straight up attack.
Yeah, I'm about to just straight. What's my strongest weapon?
Try talking to
Hell no. We're past talking.
Aren't you a diplomatic type of orc?
No.
Half orc?
Alright, I'm gonna go with my strongest weapon, which I think is.
Isn't it your maul?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the maul.
Okay.
Plus 5 to hit, reach 5 feet, one target, so I'm pretty close.
Do you mind if I look at that real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2d6. There's a 1d10 and no, pretty good. So yeah, I guess it really depends on what you just want to use. So
Okay, so I'm gonna maul it. But I think also I
Mhm.
get another attack
mhm.
on the maul. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can extend one paladin spell slot to deal an extra 2d8 radiant damage to the target. If it's an undead or fiend, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first to a maximum of 5d8.
No, let me read that real quick.
Yeah.
It's not a fiend, so I don't know if it'll affect them. Were you looking at the okay, divine summon?
Can other people roll your die? Or can you, or do you have to roll your own die?
It doesn't matter, but I mean it's more point you're in.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many spell slots do you have? You have one first level slots.
What are you doing?
Okay.
I'm just thought that, hey,
No, he actually looked at his paladin special abilities and you can't use that. So if you want to, you can do that 3 times. You want this to be one of your 3 times?
yeah,
Okay, so go ahead first to a roll attack to see if your maul even hits.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna roll that. Okay, yeah. So with an 11 plus, what's your attack bonus on that?
Probably a lot.
No.
Probably got like a
5, you're correct. So 5 to that. So you swing at your maul, and it almost misses, like it dodges it, but the thing is you nick it on the back of its head, and it does hit.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll damage, which is roll 2d6. So get your 6-sided dice, roll that twice, and add 3 to that. So 2, 5 plus 3, so you're at 8 damage there, and then oh yeah, you have to. And first it takes 8 damage from that, and then go ahead and roll your damage for the other thing.
This one?
No, it's the 2d8. So get your 8-sided die, which is like the diamonds right here, and roll that twice. Wait, is that the 8-sided die?
I think it's this one.
Yeah, you're right, it's that one. Roll that twice. 3, and then again.
Interference? No.
Can you do that one more time? So 8, damn, you did a lot of fucking damage. Alright.
Die.
Yeah, so that thing takes 16 damage altogether. Alright, so after you pierce the back of its head with your maul, it gives a bright light emitting from your weapon, and it enters the body of the fish creature, and it actually starts emanating with a glow of light, and some blood splatters from its mouth. So you can tell it's definitely been weakened. Okay, and it is now Mr. Lionfish creature. Alright, so it turns its gaze upon you, and it looks obviously very angry because you're the one who did the most damage on it and everything. So it moves to attack you with its very long claws. And what's your AC?
What's AC?
AC is armor class
16?
16. So it almost hits, but as its claws extends to meet you in the middle, you actually are able to strafe backwards, and you just missed getting hit. So you're able to avoid that attack. It gives a really aggressive growl because it's even more angry. Kirby's fucking pissed. Alright, so it is now Loaf's turn.
Wait, you said he was susceptible to fire.
Yeah, should be.
Well, we have to roll to like figure out if he is, don't I?
Yeah, you would probably have to do some kind of check on it to see if you can guess
What
what it is.
would I roll?
An animal check.
An animal?
I think it'd be an animal check.
Animal handling?
Let me see.
That's 1.
I'm gonna say actually roll nature. I'm actually not too knowledgeable about this side of D&D, but I'm gonna say nature because it's a creature. So
Yeah, okay, so I have a tinderbox and 2 flasks of oil.
okay.
Lit.
This is
Alright.
20. 5. Bang.
5 plus 2, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so with a 7, what you can get is that you can't really tell what this thing is like susceptible to, but you can always keep trying. All you know is that it seems glistening with water, so.
Only
I
way to
think I'm
find
gonna
out.
attack with the
Yeah, I was
flow.
just gonna say, just
But oil and water don't mix, so I'm wondering if that'll work.
You can do it at the ground below it.
I'm a sneak.
Okay, go ahead and roll sneak again to see. It does know you're there though, so you
It
might get
does,
disadvantage.
yeah.
So roll twice and take the worst one.
For D20?
Yeah.
15.
Mhm.
6.
Okay, 6 plus what is it, 4?
The sneak is 5.
Sneak is 5.
Stealth.
Alright, so with 11, it knows that you're there, but it's not really paying as much attention to
Okay.
you. It's pretty focused on Ombre.
That's all I need.
Yeah, so you sneak closer to it then?
So what I'm doing is I'm gonna do a circle around the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Them two.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay, you sneak around them too. It knows
Uh-huh.
you're there, but it's not paying attention to you. It's back its turn to you.
And I have my flask of oil, my
Okay.
2 flasks, and I'm emptying it around them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna throw it.
wait,
Damn.
around us?
Yeah.
How am I gonna get
That's
out?
holy shit, okay.
Just one of the flasks.
Okay, so,
Making it
A
can't
fire,
escape.
a fire.
I'll leave a pocket at
You're
the
literally
end.
putting us in a ring.
I'll leave a pocket at the
Okay.
end for you to escape.
okay.
Okay.
But he's right here. Okay.
Alright, so
Okay.
And then I'll light it.
You light it? Do you have, oh yeah, you have tinder, so do you have flint and everything to light it?
I would assume I have flint. Why would I have tinder? A tinder box, but no
Yeah.
flint.
Alright, so you can go ahead and light that then.
Okay. What do I?
You don't need to roll for that, that's just lit, so.
Yeah. So that's the other flask.
Oh my god. Alright, so with the whoosh, fire transfers into the end of the ring of where you left that opening and then it stops. Because like you left an opening so the ring's not
Okay,
connected.
so he can escape still.
Yeah, so
Okay,
half of
nice
the ring
then.
is lit at the moment.
And I'm gonna hide on the other side of that wall of flame.
Okay.
So and you don't know this, but you just see a ring
I
of
just
fire. I'm just waiting for
Must
him
be
to
Olaf.
leave.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, low.
I'm just waiting for him to get out of there and then the monster to follow and I'm gonna throw the other flask at him flaming.
Okay. So
When he does that.
yeah.
No, you're good. You'll know your limit. And
Okay.
you'll sprint away.
Alright.
Alright, so
It's a reasonable assumption.
the feline fish creature gives out a scream and it apparently does not like the heat, so that can be a clue. Alright, and that was Loaf's turn, is now Ombre's turn. This thing looks pretty feral now, though.
Alright.
What's
What's my speed?
Yeah, just pissed off.
Just pissing it off. That's all you've done so far. Alright.
You're actually like a trickster god who just likes to fuck over this dude's
Alright.
day.
It's all part of the plan, man. All you have to do is act like a normal half orc.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna, I see the flames come up
Mm-hmm.
and
You
I
should
just
roll
see-
for would it be insight into cluing in on what this is?
Um,
Or what?
you would have to probably see you, but I guess this is based
I
off
know
of
it's
behavior, so I'm gonna say you can do insight. That actually is more interesting to me. If you want to do insight to see what's going on about the fire,
okay.
What's your
Which
level
one
of
is that
insight?
I don't know. It was that
that's
wisdom.
charisma, isn't it?
Charisma
Right.
plus 2.
Which one is it?
Insight +1.
It's probably
Wisdom.
Yeah, you're right. So your wisdom modifier.
So this one.
Yes.
You got a 19.
Okay, so altogether you get a 20, right? Is that your wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you do really well from.
You know exactly what.
Yeah, you know what up. So basically, you see all this fire shoot up and surround you and this feline sea creature thing, and you get from the very short amount of time you've been traveling with this person that his intentions are probably
He knows
for.
my backstory.
Yeah, sure. So
Flash.
yeah. So you get a feeling that this guy is setting up a distraction for this thing and for you to get the hell out of Dodge, kind of. That's the
Okay.
feeling you're getting from the situation.
I don't know after everything he's done.
You can either do movement, bonus action, or you can attack. It's all up to you.
I'm gonna try to. Can I do 2 actions? As in a kick and a run.
Yeah, that's movement and an action, so you can go ahead. But I'm gonna say there's something called what is it called? Advantage of opportunity or attack of opportunity. When you turn to leave and run away from any creature, they get an extra attack against you. You can risk it. It might not hit you.
You should just run, because if you kick him into the flames and it barely does any damage, and he's on the other side of the flames, well, I can't tell you this stuff.
I mean, like, I was kicking it hopefully to push it into the flames, but if it's running behind me,
You can still kick it if you really want to, or you can just run.
I feel like, I don't know. I mean, like, it is a water creature, but it's not that fast on land. It shouldn't be.
Well, if you leave, then we still have the opportunity to light him on fire when he runs out of that gap, right?
But he's gonna be more cautious. So he's
Is
probably
he?
gonna. I would if I just got engulfed in fucking
Yeah, but
flames.
this is like a guy who's lived in a puddle his whole life, so.
I mean,
You put it that way.
So you're saying it's not intelligent?
No, he doesn't have media to like combat his intellect.
All right, let's go with it.
Okay,
I'll run.
one flask, one shot. You
Right.
had one shot, one opportunity.
So you're running?
Yeah, I'm running.
Alright, so you turn to leave and you go for the gap between the fires, and it gets one attack opportunity against you. What's your AC again?
16.
Okay, it lands because it has also bonuses and such. So it. So with a scream that enters the peripheral of your hearing, you actually will feel very sharp pain on your back as you feel claws sear it. Let's see how much damage it does.
Oh fuck.
So you feel it's pretty intense pain. Like you can feel it scrape against bone.
But it doesn't stop them.
No.
What do you mean?
You still are able to keep running, but honestly, your back is feeling pretty stiff because like this claws goes from shoulder to like butt cheek, so it's down your back. Take 11 points of damage.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You can handle it.
What? You would have been dead.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah,
wait.
you would have. I would have.
I'm actually keeping track of your health points, so don't worry about it.
Alright, what does he have?
I'm at like 17.
Alright, but you are able to escape and you exit the ring of fire,
Half my back.
blood dripping and leaving a trail behind you.
Um,
Alright, it is now the feline
You better
fish
wrap this
dude's
up.
turn.
he needs to run, hopefully.
Alright, so
Hopefully
feline
it's
fish
fine.
dude chases after you. Does not like that you're running, you turned tail, ran. So he chases you out of the ring of fire and leaps to attack you again. What you notice is that he's extremely fast on land. If you can see from the feline attributes, he probably is like a land creature too. Alright, so
Oh yeah, I'm fucked.
Alright.
Fucked.
So it attacks the same area as back, but this time the opposite way. So it's
Why
gonna
is my
leave an X
back
on
hurting
your
for
back.
some reason? Like.
Alright, so it lands. Okay.
Okay, you're good. Well,
You
fuck.
take 7 damage.
You're
Alright.
fine.
So it's not as deep as the last one. You don't feel it scrape against like your scapula or anything, the bone. But basically, it crisscrosses. And now you have like probably what's going to scar you for the rest of life, an X on your back with like 3 different scratch marks.
Badass though.
So you're at 10 HP now. It's true.
Oh yeah.
Heals.
Oh yeah. Definitely. That would be
It
bad.
is now at the entrance to the ring of fire.
Finally.
So how close are they to the ring of fire?
So I'm going to say.
It's at the entrance to the ring of fire, you
Okay.
said?
Here's the pawns, and here was the fire. Here is you. Here's Ombre, and it is right at where the ring of fire would meet if you threw it.
Okay, I'm here.
Yes, this is you.
I'm
right
fucking throwing throwing that ballistic missile right at
here.
it.
Roll dexterity.
Wait, you're throwing the missile?
It's the
Oil.
canister.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
lighting the top and I'm chucking it like a Molotov.
Okay. Yeah. So
Dude, if you miss.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
so you're aiming for the ground, like
It has
right
splash
here.
damage. If
Yeah.
I like
You can still miss. You get like a fucking one.
okay, well
Because he's very close by. If you roll a
Go
one,
to the pond.
I just died. We
honestly, you
both
guys are all
died.
close by, so you all probably take damage.
Okay, let's go.
It just throws it and slips.
Yeah,
I'm throwing it right at him, right under his feet.
All right.
11.
11 plus dexterity.
Dexterity is 3.
Okay, so
14 now.
with the 14, I'm gonna say that with your aim, you land like right about here instead. But the thing is like it does complete the
It has the
ring.
inertia.
Huh?
The fluids would splash up.
Yeah, so the ring is complete, and it splashes on him too. But it is like scarily close to ombre. If you take another step, it's gonna get you. So you gotta be really careful about
Are
that.
you my teammate?
All right, so I'm gonna say fire damage. How much is that gonna hit?
Production value is getting pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking like, how are we gonna end it?
Fine.
Scaly.
I
I
have
like
the
the
actual
shitty fire
essentials
edits. Alright, so he takes
Fire
damage.
essence.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be.
I think like,
I'm gonna say a D8 would be a probably good damage for it.
Jesus. For him?
No, for the fish.
The
So
fish.
with 4, alright, it takes 4 damage and is now in the middle of the ring. It walks backwards towards the middle because now it's like it's been scarred by the fire, it doesn't want to be touched. Alright, so
That's not the ideal.
Yeah.
So now-
Ideal damage.
it's prowling the inner circle.
Wait, so how much health?
It ran back into the circle? Well, it's trapped now.
Yeah, it's trapped, but it's prowling now.
So I'm shooting arrows in, and they're catching fire through the flames.
They might
So-
not catch fire.
On your next
Yeah,
turn,
but
you
this
do
is
that.
magic. This is fantasy.
Yeah, this is now Ombre's turn.
Okay, I'm ready.
You can throw shit too. One of your weapons I know can be thrown.
Okay.
And in D&D, you don't know the HP of the creature.
Yeah, figures.
This is not.
This thing probably is like 72. Damn it.
Alright. So I'm gonna use my. No, I have all. Oh no, wait, I do have a spear.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw my spear.
You're gonna throw that after you pull that
Yeah.
out. That's an action. You go ahead and throw it now.
So this one.
Yes, correct. See if it even lands.
Is
Yeah.
it still gone?
Yeah.
10.
You throw that spear.
The 10's attack bonus, however, 5. It does. It Okay, so you throw it and you throw it with pretty sharp precision. But the thing is as it like whizzes through the air, this thing like the arm of the creature just like moves up slightly and it goes like right between its arms and it just misses and it looks startled too, like it didn't even mean to dodge it. It just happened.
You
Son of
know,
a bitch.
The spear is now diagonal into the ground, pretty deep
where at is my spear?
in the middle of the ring.
Did it catch fire though?
No, it's not touching the fire, so it's fine.
Alright, well, Humbre, I mean, Lo, your turn.
So
No,
I'm
it's catfish.
Oh,
gonna- What's he gonna do?
I'm gonna jump.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to the other side of the pond.
So it's actually a really good idea.
Don't give ideas.
What
So-
else is he gonna do?
True. I was gonna make it do like a running jump, but yeah,
I knew
it
it was gonna jump.
slowly it backtracks back and it enters back into the little pond of water and it completely disappears from view. That's the end of its turn. So it is now Loaf's turn.
Man, I should have saved the oil, just throw it at the water and light that on fire.
Yeah.
Son of a
He would've
bitch.
stayed up- he would've stayed on the
Do you
floor.
get tinderbox?
No, I don't think so. I don't have any tool. The only tool I have is literally a flute. So
Oh my
Play the
God.
song of your people.
I am. Alright. So I'm gonna play the song of my people because
Okay.
it's obviously retreating.
Okay.
So it wants us to come in. So I'm gonna play a hypnotic song of my
Alright.
people
Roll performance then. That's gonna be a charisma thing. So go and roll a d20 and add 2 to it.
and hope it comes out. Alright, wait. Lo, get your bow ready, dude. 'Cause you gotta right in the head.
You're gonna wound it out with a flute?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
2. So reminiscent to like kids with recorders, like
Yeah.
nothing. The water doesn't even have like any movement in it. It's
Pissed now.
there's no even ripple of water.
For that, I'm gonna play the fucking Titanic thing recorder.
Oh,
Jesus. Oh man, what am I doing? Like he's just sitting in there chilling on his couch at the bottom of his lake now. Well, what is there to do? Is there another? No. Like, what is a pitten?
What else is there?
10 pittons. Pythons. Potent.
I have no idea.
What is a water skin?
That's like
That's
we
like
can
a
keep
water
water.
pouch.
Yeah.
Flask. I have a bell.
You guys make a band.
No, not flute skill.
These tools.
You got a crowbar. You got a candle.
Fuck.
Is he lit? Just
Where's
can't
my
lit
candle?
candles on them.
Man. I guess we just wait.
You end your turn. You guys can just like sit around it.
I guess you can take your clothes and like. Well, you gotta water shit. We don't have any water. All right, probably you can take your clothes and just like die out the flames. I don't know. No, you just gonna wait.
They're just still flaming. I don't know. Let's just chill here for a minute.
All right, I'm chilling.
To the person with the longbow, an often thing done in D&D is people light their arrows on fire.
I have a short bow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that counts.
Yeah, that counts. As long as you have arrows, you can shoot and stuff.
So, but I'm shooting into water. I'll be lighting my arrows on fire once he's out of the water.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, when he does do that, then you will know.
Okay.
My friends did burn down a village once doing that.
Well, this can't be. Well, there's no village here. It's just forest and water.
Oh, of course. Alright, so do you end your turn?
Yeah.
Pass, alright. So it is now back to the feline fish dude. And again, you guys feel that familiar shaking of the ground, rumbling, and the figure shoots out of water. It's very strong water, so it shoots out and it lands right next to you two. So where you guys are here right now, actually it can't go that far. I'm not gonna say it's gonna go that far. I'm gonna say that it lands over here. So there he is, little red dot of death.
Scoop.
And this is Loaf right here. So his eyes are set on Loaf, and he starts walking towards you. But that was all of his movement, so it is now Loaf's turn.
This is legit.
I'm gonna roll. Should I roll for nature? Try to tame him?
Where you? No! Hit him! That's all we got right now.
I light my arrows on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I toss one in his direction. Well, I toss 3.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 on the thing.
Okay.
Legolas.
Oh, that's
Legolasing him.
Okay.
that's sick.
Oh, hit!
So all 3
One of
arrows,
those. Come on.
all 3 of them go in like different directions. And they
Oh
like ricochet
my.
off the ground and off trees, but
What's
none
my
of them.
attack bonus?
Is-
Doesn't matter.
It's plus
11.
5. Yeah.
11.
Yeah. None of this hit though. All right. You can still talk or move. You still have those.
I still have 16 arrows. I can either talk or move.
Mm-hmm. You still have those actions.
I'm going to persuade.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Totally, dude.
It's -1.
Okay. It's a little less reassuring, but yeah, dude, go for it. So what do you say?
20, man. We're dead.
Nine.
Okay, with the 9, what do you say?
We just want to like finish this quest, man.
We just.
Just,
She just lit my back up.
Yeah. So. So at those words, the creature actually stops and looks to you and gives another hefty laugh, and a more raspy feminine voice leaves her, and she was like, "Quest? What quest? You guys are in my area."
Her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys can tell it's kind of a feminine voice and it's raspy.
I'm gonna.
Maybe it's the
seduce it.
old woman.
The old woman?
Weren't we finding the
the lover?
love?
Oh, that is
The
true.
love.
You can talk to her. You still it's still your move, so you can keep talking.
I mean, I don't think he was in love with a fish lady though.
You don't know this man. He wasn't in touch with her. He did everything via Notrum. Well, you don't remember because you didn't get told.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I was gonna.
What you guys do both know is that he doesn't know the name of his love or what she looks like.
So he was probably talking to a fish lady.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm like, okay, all right. I'm gonna be like, hey, wait. Is it my turn?
Well, you guys can both. It's kind of an open area when it comes to talking.
All right, man.
You're just on the other side of the flame.
Yeah, you
right
don't
next
see
to
her as well. You're like right here, but you can like see that Loaf is shooting at someone.
All right. So that's definitely. That's not definitely, but that's probably old girl that I was talking about.
She bristles at old.
Shit. All right, that was
It's definitely a little girl.
Yeah. So, all right. So I yelled to the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a lover?
Love.
I would just ask her that straight up. She stops and her
You're
arms
just
go down a little.
impressed.
She like sags and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. She looks really nervous right now.
Oh Jesus!
Got the damn clue.
Air high five.
Shit, well,
Yeah, she's looking left and right pretty frantically like, I don't know what you're talking about.
oh yeah, guilty 100%. All right, so I take some steps towards her. I'm like, you have a lover,
Mm.
and he's looking for you.
You have to be more specific. I
He's
have a lot.
Oh shit! All right, he's an old man,
Mhm.
and he's been sending letters to you.
You have to be more specific.
He's a wizard that wears the. He's a
Very
seemingly
well.
wizard,
Mm.
and he's an old guy.
Okay,
Some potions.
Potions.
potion seller, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So she actually kind of rears back the balls of her feet, and she's like almost shyly like rubbing her arm now. She's like, okay, I think I should leave.
I'm like, no, we came to come get you because he wants to meet you.
Oh no, it's fine. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, I insist.
She's getting angrier again. Her claws are extending back. She's like, no, trust me. You guys should probably leave.
What should we do?
And we have to roll for insight.
Yeah, go ahead. That's actually like the best thing to do in this kind of moment.
I think we should capture her.
You can roll insight too, so you both can get a read on her.
I mean,
What's your charisma?
9 minus 1.
what will insight do? Tell her she's like,
Telling the truth or like what she's about.
okay.
Read off her.
17.
Ooh.
Jesus.
All right, with you can only tell that she's really nervous
I'm
and
+2.
okay, wow. So you can read her really well. So you can tell that she's obviously hiding something, and she's on the verge of attacking you guys again, but you can still keep talking to her. But she is hiding something big.
Alright. Maybe this is like a true love thing. And maybe if she gets kissed, she'll turn from a hideous
Mm-hmm.
monster. Alright.
Hold it. How do I start recording on this?
You got it?
Alrighty. I'm gonna restart that too, just so I have double.